Spoke about the priority sector rules and the fact that the distinction between direct and indirect lending to agriculture being removed could be a positive for the banks. We have the biggest banker to speak about it. Arundhati Bhattacharya, Chairman, SBI, joins us on the phone line. Morning, Mrs. Bhattacharya. Thank you very much for joining us this early. Your comment on the entire priority sector rules. Does life get easier? Will banks be better able to achieve the targets?
Yes, definitely. I think banks will be better able to achieve the target, mainly because a few things have been tweaked. As you said, the distinction between the direct and the indirect has been taken away. A number of new things have been added, such as renewables, the social infrastructure, food processing. So that again, gives us a lot more capability to do these things. The amount that you can take for housing loans also, and that has been increased. I think it's gone up to 35 lakhs and 25 lakhs for the project cost. So that again brings quite a large chunk of our lending into the priority sector norms. So overall, I think a number of positives there, and we are very happy that these things have happened because we believe, of course, we haven't done the numbers as yet. It will take a little time for us to run it and see where we are coming, but we believe we will be able to better achieve the norms now.
Would that there is in a sense a direct lending 8% for small and marginal farmers. Would that be a challenge for banks with fewer branches? Banks like say a DCB or a Federal or a Yes, they get 2 years, but...
No, I think it will be a challenge for them. However, for banks like us, that's not a challenge at all. In fact, our lending is much more than 8%, whatever they have talked about. Much of our lending is to small and marginal farmers. But yes, probably banks like Yes Bank, etc., they may have difficulty. But again, this is a way in which we can talk about the interbank participation certificates and stuff like that. So banks that are achieving more, they can exchange with those that do not have it. So that kind of a thing can happen.
Okay, well, since we have you with us, ma'am, just a half question. Yesterday, your subsidiary, State Bank of Mysore, reported a fairly deep fall, a perceptible fall in bad loans. Do you think we are at least nearing the end of this bad loan problem? I mean, will things get a little better for the industry itself?
Basically, if you remember, I have been telling you that we are seeing much less stress. So that position continues. The only proviso I want to make is that, there are few big ones. So those might tilt numbers. But overall, I think, seeing stress lessening.
All right. That's welcome news. Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
No, I was saying State Bank of Mysore, in fact, has done very good, given a very good set of numbers. You've seen their PCR has gone up to 69%. So overall, they have performed extremely well, I think.
All right. Thanks, ma'am. Thank you very much for joining us with all those details.
Thanks.